Have to excuse me. I'm running a little bit behind. Tomorrow we have our first open mic. Well, it's be our second open mic, but this one we're gonna be having some live performances and we'll have some karaoke and stuff. So we've been in there doing some sound check and yours truly been on there doing the open mic. And let me get here. Yeah, like I said, yours truly been on there doing the open mic. So with that, I'm running a little bit behind. So I've come live tomorrow so you all can see what's going on in the ice cream parlor. And that's kind of what I'm coming to talk to you today. Like I say, what I talk about is what I'm doing at the current moment. At the current moment, like I say, we had a group of people in there, and I got a new like karaoke machine and stuff in the ice cream parlor, and we were just testing it out, just joking around, singing songs, and the customers loved it, the staff loved it, everybody just had a great time, and nobody felt uptight. Like it started off, everybody wanted to be a good performer, but then like I say, hey, they need some, nobody wanted to sing. Hey, give me the mic, I do it. So I went at it and I gave them a live concert, so they were happy. Then everybody opened up and just started having fun, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you all about. This past week, I've had a chance and opportunity to talk to a lot of people about the appliance boot camp, just about what's going on with them in general, life. Cause they calling me, they want to get in and start doing appliance repair, but they don't want to take the initiative to buy the course. And I start asking them questions. How old are you now? I'm 40, 45. I'm 56. Have you started, are you purchasing a house? No, I'm waiting. I got some things I need to get straight before I start. And that sends an alarm off in my head. I say, okay, no, you want to get a 15-year mortgage, but if you don't wait till your 50s, ain't never started the process of buying a house, evidently that showed me that you might have had some hiccups along the way. I don't know if you're going to be able to get a 15-year mortgage. I don't know if you're going to have the cash to put enough money down to get a 15-year mortgage, to get the payments where you can afford them. And I'm wondering, I said, most people, mortgages going to be 25 to 30 years. I wonder if they doing any math to actually realize, and they 50 something, or they 20, 40 something, and they're still thinking they got time to just wait. I don't know if they're waiting for the planets to line or what. And some of them, I'm asking them, what's your plan? I'm gonna wait. I gotta get some. If people are listening to call, I'm not making light of your situation. I'm just talking about the situation. This is some of the stuff that I told you all on the phone. So it's not me picking anything. It's just real life, a real conversation we have to have. But I'm asking them, what you need? Well, I gotta get good transportation. Well, if you in your 40s and 50s, and you don't have stable transportation, whatever you're doing right now has got you where you at right now. And I don't know if it's very, very unlikely you can continue doing what you're doing and not stay where you at right now, because the way that you done things is what got you where you at right now. And I don't think you have the ability to get out of it. I think you're gonna have to where you're at. You're gonna have to get some guidance from somebody else to get you out, because what you done got you here, and trying to get them to make that move. And even one of the, a lot of people are surprised when they call me on Wednesdays that I pick up the phone and that we can talk. And it was kind of funny. I don't have no problem with talking to people, but one guy told me, he said, man, it was just so easy for me to call and talk to you. I'm just gonna call you every week and talk. I was like, nah, man, I enjoy talking to you, but go start your business. Because if you go start your business, you ain't gonna have time to be talking to me. You're gonna be running your business. I talked to some of the alumni earlier today, and that was the alumni told me, man, I catch some of your videos. It's late, man. I can't get in the chat because I'm not too busy working my business. And a lot of the alumni now are picking up, starting other side business. I saw, I think Warren Davis is doing the bouncy houses and stuff. I talked to Sammy. Sammy has started a trash collection business, and And everybody is doing all this stuff and talking to Slick, and he's trying to do some major moves, and everybody is starting other little businesses because that's what entrepreneurship does. Once your mind opens up and you really knows how to run a business, you see opportunities everywhere. And you can take the same skill set you use to run your appliance repair business, and you can run it this ice cream parlor business. You can run that bounce house business that he has. You can do the trash pickup business. You can do all of that because once you get the basic foundations of how business work, it can apply it everywhere. Business is universal. So that's the key thing when somebody's trying to sell you a course. If they're trying to sell you a course, but they don't have a business for you to actually apply that information that they're giving you to, it's pretty much a waste of time. Because the only way you're gonna learn business, you gotta be in business. You're not gonna be able to learn business just by studying what's the difference between an LLC and an S corp oh, that's Derek. That's Derek that's doing the bounce house. Okay, thanks, Greg B. You're not gonna be able to you're not gonna be able to learn business just by learning the technical jargon. You're gonna have to get in here and get your hands dirty. And I think that's the problem too, why people shy away from this appliance repair business that we're doing. Even though it works, it works, and it's a great business for any young man or young woman to get into. I think it's the best business to get into because it's so unforgiving and it's such a low entry barrier to get into it. But a lot of people, hey, what's going on, man? Doing good. But that's one of the reasons why people don't like to get into it, because once you put that magnet on your car door, or once you go get that contract and they send you that first work order, now it's gonna be a way we can judge if you're actually serious about this or if you really are in business. Because once you get there and that dryer is broken and you gotta now fix it, now we can tell if you really are in business. But all the other courses that you go take to try to teach you business and stuff, all you all are doing is just really just getting some technical jargon that you can go impress some of your friends and stuff with later by just speaking on because you might know how to register LLC, or you learn something about the difference between a S corp, and you know I had some guy. I had like I said, look, I have to be careful what I say because people watch the channel, but I have to be careful because people watching the channel when I talk to people. But I have people who come to me for business advice, and then when I'm giving them the business advice, they're telling me something that I do. I do it every day. I know why. I know the stuff that I tell you all to do. I know the reason I tell you all to do it ain't because something I read or something that I believe. It's because I do it every day. And it's a reason why I do it that way, because I done made all the mistakes in the past, and I know this works because it's tested and proven. So I have people come to me for business advice, and a lot of times I just stop talking and just let them talk, and they tell me how the business should run. Telling me how I should. I'm trying to show my 5 banking account method, and they're telling me how they're gonna set it up. I'm gonna do mine a little different because have you ran a business before? No. Then why are you gonna do that? Because I know that's the way I need to do it, and that's the way I want to do. I'm gonna work it. Why you come to me then? I need to be going to you to get the actual business advice. If you're the one who knows all of it, you shouldn't come to me for it. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? You too. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Yeah, really appreciate it. Tomorrow we're gonna have open mic. If you come back tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a live open mic. We'll have live music and everything. Yeah, so come in and enjoy. All right. So what? Like I say, they come to me, but and me trying to give them business advice, they're giving me business advice, telling me how they gonna do stuff, and why they and haven't never done it, have never made a dollar doing it, but they're gonna tell me how to do it. And so that's the problem that I think that we have with the appliance repair field, because this is a way we can judge. If you go here and you start you just start a LLC. So many people have started LLCs. They start a LLC, but they don't never do any business. And but just the fact that they say I started a LLC or I started a holding company, and they can tell you the difference between how they're gonna structure this holding company. It sounds smart to somebody who dumb, but they can do that and they feel good about themselves because they can look at their friends and say, well, I got a holding company and I got a LLC. They don't have anything. I'm better than they are. But when you go here and you go get the contract or you put that magnet on the door, everybody then gonna be judging your skill set. Say, are you truly in business or are you just trying to scam people? They're gonna know that this guy knows how he fix stuff. And he's good. He knows how to run his business. And that's the other thing too. With this business, I told you, you go anywhere to make money. Y'all see me just walking down the street and a lady comes up and want me, hey, can you fix this? Matter of fact, right before I came here, I had a guy, there was an ice cream parlor. Then they say, hey, you do the appliance repair thing? I said, yeah, our dryer not working. Can you come fix our dryer? I gave him a card. I was talking to Sammy again earlier today. He told me he went down to Miami on vacation. I think they was in Miami. They're somewhere in the beach. I think they were down in Florida at Miami, and they done this. They went out on a cruise. True story. He went out on a cruise, and he drove down, and he had like all of us. I don't care where I go. I'm gonna put my tool bag in the back of my truck. All of us do that. Because now if my car breaks when I'm on the road or anything, I bring my tool bag, and no matter where I'm at, somebody's gonna be asking me to do something. I have my tool bag there, so I always grab my tool bag and put it in the trunk of the car. And he does the same thing. All of us do that. Well, anyway, he get down to Florida. They on they on a cruise ship or something, and guess what? The guy refrigerator breaks on the ship. So he whatchamacallit, they get back to dock. He go get his tool bag out the car, fix this guy refrigerator. Before he could leave, two or three other ships out there got the same problem. So now he on vacation fixing appliances, and we was laughing. He said he made more money down there on vacation than he did the week before he left in his own place. But that's what happens. And I tell y'all the story all the time. I'm in the Grand Cayman Islands in the middle of the Caribbean Ocean, swimming. Somebody just asked me, so what do you do for a living? I tell them, I own an appliance repair business. Thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We really do. All right.
I'm just glad you're here.
Thank you. So I'm in the middle of the Caribbean Ocean, and I'm telling you, man, guy asked me, so what do you do for a living? I own an appliance repair business. Oh, wow, man. Okay, that's cool. This lady here, and she swims over there. And she said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be in y'all conversation, but I heard you say you fix appliances. I said, yes. Can you please come to my my house? My dishwasher isn't working. And I was like, I don't have a problem, but I said, let me go. I said, I'm on vacation. And I said, let me go see if my wife and them. I wanted to grab the camera and go there and fix it and get some footage. But my wife and them, my daughter, my wife, and they're like, no, we on vacation. You work all the time. Let's just relax with us. So I didn't go fix it. But yeah, I'm in the middle of the Caribbean Ocean in another country, and somebody asked me to fix their dishwasher. And that's the power of this appliance repair business and the power of any skilled trade business. And that's what I want you all to get. And I think that's some of the thing that pushes the people away from this, because this, they know you're going to be a measuring stick once you get going. It's going to be a measuring stick. The other stuff that you all do, it's not a way you can actually get into business. If the course doesn't give you an actual business to actually apply it to, you're not going to do it. Because most of the people don't know what business to get into. We don't know how to research what is a good business or a bad business. We just don't know. And so that's what makes appliance boot camp so good and appliance repair so good, because it gives you an actual business that you can actually run. And then once you get to running this business, you can then take the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you got from this business that you have acquired, and you can go apply it to any business. And the other thing too, with a business like this ice cream parlor, I'm at my ice cream parlor right now. At my ice cream parlor, it take me a year to actually go. I thought it would be a year. It's actually taking a little bit more because everything has switched. For that way things were, and the way things were going, it switches. It takes a minimum of 1 year of me in this actual business before I can actually teach somebody else how to do it. To go through a whole cycle. There's no way I can tell you I could have came here in 30 days and showed you all how to run an ice cream parlor business because it's just so much stuff I have to learn and to stay in here. The universe gonna come up on you. I don't care what business you get in. I don't care what franchise you buy, whatever. The universe is still going to come after you and make sure that it tests you and make sure that you're worthy to be in business. So what happened? The universe pops up, and you got to get past that. Where you get past the universe and you get past the down cycles. You learn. It's just so much stuff you have to learn in a new business that it's going to take you a year to do it. And then too, you want to make sure too that you want to be back tomorrow to sing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing.
Why not?
I do not sing in front of people.
Oh man, just turn your back and sing.
No.
So no, like I say, with the business, it take me a year to get a business going. And the course I was putting together for the ice cream parlor, I'm almost having to start all over from scratch because I had some stuff happen in the last month or two that has really kicked the ice cream parlor off and really got it going now, to the point where it's becoming almost a daily meeting place for people. And I got to go back and redo the course for that. Didn't nobody tell me that starting off, and it's different for different demographics of people too. With me being an African American man coming to a small conservative town and stuff, and getting that buy-in and playing that delicate line of you got to keep it authentic with and respect to your culture, but you have to be welcoming and bring other cultures in. Playing all that stuff that you have to do, it's a little bit different. And I have to go through all those changes in order to show you all how to do it. And that's the light keep going in and out on my thing. Let me see if I can fix that. But it'll stay like it is. But that's me moving back and forth. Okay. So it take me a year to actually put this business together. And now it's running good to the point where I found a good mix of staff. The staff is having fun. It's just I got them to a point where I'm paying them a great salary for the work that they're doing in high school and stuff, and to the point like the young lady who just left. Today's her day off, but the kids that work here come in on their day off just to talk to see what's going on and talk to other people who work here. So I like that we have created that type of atmosphere. And also too, this is something I have to say with us as African Americans, because I always get that all the time too. We gotta actually. What time is it? It's not 9 o'clock yet, is it? No, it's good. That door is it's unlocked. You ain't got to get in. I thought they were coming to go get the sign, but we're gonna have to really get serious about bringing this generation behind us up right. I've been doing some interviewing for the ice cream parlor, and like I said, Lord help if they look at the videos. I'm not picking on you or anything, but this is just something that we have to address. A young lady, a young African American. Well, she ain't no young. She's African American sister, 34 years old. Come, and she had filled out an application because we're still hiring. And it's funny when I called her I called her to come in for an interview. When I called her to come in for an interview, it was a bunch of arguing and screaming and cursing in the background. So I could hear it, and she's trying to tell everybody to be quiet. She on the phone. So anyway, I tell her, I said, "Can you come up tomorrow for for an interview. And she was like, okay. And she said, but my friend also looking for a job. She gonna come with me if that okay. Is that okay? I said, okay. You gonna bring your friend and you don't have a job, but you gonna bring your friend looking for a job too. I said, okay, bring her on up here. So she gets up here, and she says she doesn't have a social security number. I said, card. I said, that's fine. You don't need it today. But I said, but she said she had sent off to get her social security card. She had lost it, but she hadn't gotten it in the mail yet. I said, that's no problem. But you know your social security number? No, I don't know it. Oh, that 34 don't know a social security number. All right. So then I asked her. I was telling her about the hours, and she told me, well, I can't work for a couple of. I can't work for a certain amount of hours. And I was like, why is that? Well, I get a check, and I don't want to cut my check off. And I said, okay. You currently get a check? She said, yeah. I said, all right. Then I started asking, have you ever worked before? No, I never worked before. Never had a job. Never had a job. What do you do? I've been getting a check all my life. Okay. So with that, I'm already scratching her off. And so then her friend that comes with her, she's 19 and she 18 and she lives with her and her husband. And she has a boyfriend. And her boyfriend comes with them. So it's the three of them. And her boyfriend and her are the ones that were arguing on the phone. And now they're in we're over here at the appliance boot camp, and they arguing in the appliance boot camp. And so I tell them, y'all step outside and get y'all stuff straight. And I come get you in a little bit. You can hear them outside arguing. And so then I bring them in. And I already made up my mind, now I can't hire them. But I want to see how far this thing goes, see the end of it. So I bring her in. I said, how old are you? I'm 18. Do you work? No. Are you still in school? Yes. What grade are you in? 12th grade. What are you going to do after you graduate? I'm going to college. Oh, you going to college? Okay. What college you going to? I like NC State. I'm going to go to NC State. Okay. Have you started taking college courses yet? No, this is my senior year. I'm going to start taking them this year. Okay, all right. So now I leave her and I ask her, what you gonna major in? I want to be a veterinarian. That's what she tells me. I said, okay. So now I go to the other guy. I go to the young man. How old are you? I'm 19. You still in high school? Yes, I'm a senior. Okay. What you gonna do after you graduate? He said the same thing. I'm going to college. Okay. How's your grades? Well, I didn't apply myself this year. I'm gonna last couple of years. I'm gonna apply myself this year. And I'm gonna get my grades up. Okay, no problem. What you gonna major in? And he told me, this is what he told me. He said, I'm gonna major in work. I was like, major in work? Yeah, I just want to work, so I'm gonna major in work. I was like, okay. All right, so from then, it came to a point not so much of getting them a job, but trying to help them out with where they're at in life. And towards the end, I realized that with them, society and us as a whole has failed them. We have ignored them and just let them flounder around like that. And to the point now where I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to go back out there and to grab someone at that level and get them up. I don't know if I can do it. To the point where here she is coming look for a job, and she asked me. She said, "I come in here all the time and get some of that popcorn." I was like, "Okay, good." She was like, "Do you mind if I get some?" I said, "No, you can go over there. We got the bags over there. I don't get my check until Thursday. Can I have some?" I was like, "Yeah, get your bag." So she get a bag. So I give her a bag of. She gets a bag of popcorn, and they leave. And the lady who drove them up here, she asked, "Can she have a bag?" I ain't giving her no bag. I said, "Y'all gonna have to share." So they go home. About an hour later, they call me back. She called me back, and when I speak to Mr. Sneed, this is he. Mr. Sneed, that popcorn is really good. I really like it. Oh, thank you. I shared it with everybody. And everybody liked it. Okay, good. You said how much is it? I said it's $2. All we got is $1.40. Would that do? I was like, if you want some more popcorn, just come up here and I'll give y'all some more popcorn. And I told the people, I said they come, just give each one of them a bag and don't charge them. and move them on. But that's the mentality that has been that's the product that we have produced in our community now. We came from a community where we're producing the George Washington Carvers, the Booker T. Washingtons, the Charles Drew. We're inventors, and this to the point where we that's the stuff that we're putting out the school system, and then they sending them the school is sending them to us, hoping that we can that we're supposed to employ them and get their lives straight. They're unfortunately, I don't know if it's much fixing to that. I don't know if I could really fix that. And we're gonna have to really sit down and really get serious and say we got to go in back into the education system, start giving something that people, some tangible stuff that people can use, and stop just telling these kids that they're gonna go to college. Stop telling these kids that you can go to college. You ain't got the money to go to college. You don't have the capacity to go to college right now. You don't have anything to get you into college. You have some place like Strayer, these for profit places like Strayer and ITT. They'll take those two kids and they'll bring them there and charge them $60,000 a year in student loans to go to school. And they prey on that because they thinking that's what they should do. They know, and we gotta go back to this education system and say this stuff don't work. We gotta whatchamacall. We gotta actually get this thing. Hey, what's up? And this is my man Daryl coming back. Hey, what's happening, man?
Man, I told you stop putting me on blast.
They won't see you. They won't see you. Hey, give me what time is it?
8:30.
8:30. Give me about 15 minutes. I'm finishing up my blast. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. All right. Yeah, that's my friend. He helped me put on the car show. And you might have saw his vehicles and stuff. So I want to give him an actual gift for helping me do that. Matter of fact, do you take a check?
No.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You gonna have to
I'm old school.
man, Jesus Christ! Follow give me 15 minutes and I'll run to the ATM.
Ain't no hurry, bro.
You good? Okay. I don't feel like I'm holding you up. So yeah, so I want to give him something for all the work and effort he put into that. I was trying to get some trophies, but the trophies was so far behind and this and that. So I'm just gonna give him a cash prize to help out with all the stuff that he done to help us out. All right. I'm not gonna put you on, man.
I'm sitting over there.
Okay. But yeah, so that's the stuff that we put out there, and that's the stuff that these young kids are getting into, to the point where we just throwing them out there, and the only choice they have is to get on the system or go to prison. They don't have any skills, and on top of that, the young lady who's 34, they already got a kid. Her nor her husband have any skills to prepare to do anything with those kids, and now they done let this her younger cousin and her boyfriend, who was still in high school, they have let those two move in with them. So now you got two people who needs guidance and needs guidance themselves. They're actually trying to guide these other two young kids, and it's just sad. So we got to go back to the school system and start really pushing it back to give these kids something, so when they graduate, that they actually have something in their hand that they can actually go out here and earn a living. But constantly keep telling them that they're going to be going to college, and like I said, both of them said the same thing, and if for the school system to probably I know the school system asked them the same thing, what you plan to do, and for them to let them sit there and tell them that no one doggone well, they're not going to be able to do it, is actually I think it's criminal for the school system to do that. At some point in time when I was in school, they found out if you had the capacity to go to college, you got on one track. And if you didn't, you got on a track where we were going to give you some type of skill to actually be able to make your way through life. But now they just got one track. Everybody's going to college, and you ain't going to college, and your family, your parents don't figure it out for you. You just gonna be SOL. You just gonna be SOL. I'm gonna read a little bit what I got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here. You coming up tomorrow, man? We got karaoke and all that stuff tomorrow.
What time?
From 6. They say I thought it was from 6 to 9, but they told me from 6 until.
I gotta put Sandra on a plane tomorrow night. If I'm back, when I get back, I'll swing through.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you have a whole pass. You have a whole pass. Where's she going? To Philly or?
She's going to Philly.
She going to Philly? You by yourself this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going in 2 weeks by myself.
Oh, that's your whole pass in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna have it should be pretty nice. Last time was standing room only, so we marketed it a little bit more, and I think it'll be pretty
I
nice.
was reading that right there. I see the next one's coming up on August 19th, but I still need to go.
Oh, you talking about the Rocket on Rayford? Yeah.
But I still need to come to the Activate Selma because we're having our next blood drive on the 25th. Had a meet with Red Cross, the manager. They want me to be the face of Red Cross in this area.
Oh wow! So that means you're gonna hook me up to give blood then?
Yeah, we'll still be in co-sponsor with the Masonic Hall, but they want me to get out to the neighborhood and
Get okay.
get more blood.
All right. If anything I can do to help, just let me know.
I will.
All right. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this going on.
I just told Councilman Fine I was going to see.
Oh yeah, well you saw it. He's not gonna be councilman long.
Mayor-elect got called.
Yeah, that's what I called him too. I called him Mary Elect. I told him the same thing. Told him the same thing. Yeah.
Tell them black folks is doing some things in Selma.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we have. You might have met Mr. Byron. He came on a couple of my live feeds, but he's running unopposed. So he's pretty much going to walk right into the mayor spot, and he's
You
been.
didn't tell them what I do. I'm the first black.
You told me not to put you out there.
Come on, man.
Okay, we have. I'll let you the first black.
Commander. American Legion Post in Selma.
He's the first black commander of American Legion Post in
141 in Selma.
141 in Selma. So whenever you see the parades and stuff, and you see the men dressed up, what's the uniforms y'all wear? They're not Army uniforms.
No, we're not Army. We got our American Legion uniform.
They're American Legion uniform.
White shirt with ties.
Okay, yeah. So you see that he's in control. He's over all of Selma, and they want you to go the next level up.
No, I'm not doing that.
But he's not. He don't want to mention that. So, like I say, we have what we call an Activate Selma, where all the pretty much the business owners, the politicians, and the leaders of the different organizations. We meet once a week, and he represents the American Legion, and he does a lot of great stuff. They do a lot of great stuff with putting the flags on the veterans hospital, veterans grave. You have to go see whenever veterans pass. You have to go.
I got a flag to present now.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
To the families.
Yes.
Yeah. So he does all of that, all in Selma, North Carolina.
And we have a scholarship too for the local high school.
Okay. He has a scholarship for the local high school. So he does y'all put some type of training thing in there, like an air simulator.
We're working on that now. The STEM program.
STEM program.
Yes.
Okay.
Our posters pay for it.
Okay, yeah. So what he does, something like a flight simulator for the high school kids to try to get them into going into the military and become fighter pilots and stuff.
Right.
So what happened? They get into this thing. They have it in the school where it's almost like a video game. This is a flight simulator. So he goes around and putting those into the local high schools and stuff
No,
too.
this high school.
Just this high school?
We were chose.
He was shown.
This
Okay,
area.
okay. And that was a lot of money. How much they pay for that?
I haven't got the numbers yet. That's how high they are.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes out and get all of that, and he brings that back into Selma for us to help out. So that's very a big milestone what he's done and what he continues to do. All right, and he also allows us to, from time to time, to go to their lovely. Y'all call it a hall, or y'all just call it a building?
Our post.
The post. He'll allow us to go to his post from time to time to actually to have meetings and stuff if we need to, and that's the benefit of having someone like that as a friend. If you need a place to meet, he can open it up. Hey, how y'all doing?
Fine. fine. How are you?
You too. Thank y'all for coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And come back tomorrow night. We're gonna have live karaoke, live band, spoken word.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
What time?
From 6 until.
6 until.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So come on out.
All right.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How are you,
Okay.
sir?
You look familiar.
How you doing, Picture Man 63? Good evening, Mike, and ABC family. All right. Mr. Shalom, now 64. Caught you live. What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies. What's good, ABC fam? Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike. What's up? Greg B. What's up, Mike?
Oh, really?
Mike Campbell. Hey, what's up?
For the first time.
All right. We got Mike Campbell again.
Stop.
Okay, yeah. Greg B. Thanks for correcting me. That was Derek that have the bounce houses. All right.
I can see you both clutch on each other.
Okay. What's going on, Terry the electrician?
Going with a child.
Untamed Kango. What's going on? Michael Campbell. My wife hairdresser's husband just left his job and he started a bounce house business. Okay, that's great stuff. Amora Style. Hey, what type of business is it? I have an appliance repair business that I teach. Appliance boot camp. I teach you how to start your own appliance repair business. But I have several businesses, and right now I'm out in front of my ice cream parlor business.
Son graduated from the University of Missouri.
All right, Warren Davis don't do bounce houses, but he's doing mechanic and car sales. Okay, I see you, Warren.
I let them fly for the first time. They enjoyed it.
I messed that up. Gilberto Montez, you inspired me to get into this business. I'm slowly making a 3-year plan to build this into 3 to 5 men or women company and open one in Puerto Rico. Okay, good job, man. Appreciate it. Knowing and doing are two different things. Yeah, it is. Terry, that is the truth. That is the truth. I always say there's 3 elements: there's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowledge and understanding is you can know the terminology, you know what you're supposed to do, this and that. But the wisdom comes. Everybody has the 2 parts, knowledge and understanding, is easy to get. The 3rd part is wisdom, is being able to take that knowledge and stuff, all that stuff you read, apply it to your life, and get the results. That's wisdom, and very few people have the wisdom on how to take all that stuff and apply it to your life.
And you'll see the red Cadillac.
Warren Davis, Mike, yes, got a customer that does wholesale and needs to help store and fix. Okay, that's good.
Ice cream.
They ain't gonna close for you. Mike ain't
No,
gonna
this
close.
one. This one thing right here.
All right, 89 Dr. Funk, hey, what's going on? Jason Van Zant, what's happening? All right. G-Man, facts, that's happening this week. Okay. 89 Dr. Funk, I just came back from a 3-hour call. The kids were on my head. Are you done yet? When we gonna leave? Laugh out loud. Yep, there you go. G-Man, many ups and downs. Yep, it is.
He even wanna put it off.
Terry the electrician. Mike, some folks are out here playing business while we're out here actually doing business. That's no doubt true. Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
All right, good to see you. Now, you know tomorrow we're gonna have the open mic. We're gonna have live karaoke. We're gonna have a poetry. We're gonna have everything going on tonight from like 6 until 9. Yeah. So,
Well, you know, from Friday nights, well, I'm over there at Recovery Alive on.
that's right. You doing that. I really appreciate you doing that work, man. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I also got a new ice cream. I know you love that peanut butter.
Yeah.
We got a peanut butter and jelly ice cream that we made. So that'll be ready tomorrow. So come by and check it out. And I like.
No, I will.
Yeah.
I got some people supposed to be here meet me. I don't know where they is, but where they come on at.
Yes, they do. All right, thanks. All right.
Now it stays in my garage too. But it was down there when I bought this. It stayed down there for about 3 years.
Okay, Aloha Appliance Repair. Mike, take your time. I'm sure the ice cream course will be great. Yeah, I am. I gotta wait till I get through. I gotta wait till wait until I go through all the ups and downs before I release it. Cause like I say, it totally changed. Yep, that's say not up flunk. That is true. Every day. All right. Okay, Terry. Real recognize real game. Recognize game. Okay, Greg B. I hope my popcorn arrives Saturday. I need it. Laugh out loud. Well, yeah. You which one? When did you order it, Greg? Let me know when you ordered it. Warren Davis. Entrepreneurship doesn't mean automatic success. It means working for less to gain more later. That's exactly right. And this is a great part about this business too. Everybody, a lot of people show up after it cools off late at night. So this is the time where we start getting busy again, seeing everybody showing up. All right. 34 and don't know her. Yeah. She was 34. She never had to use it. She never worked before in her life. Never. She began to check. I guess from the cradle to the grave, she'd begin to check. Yep. Hey, what's up, Paul Brown? What's up, Mike? What's up, Miles? ABC Mike. Okay, how you doing, Paul? All right. Hey, how you doing, Ron's DIY? Okay, I've been seeing you, Ron's DIY. That's good. Thank you, man, for popping in. Yeah, she's having with a really laid into her. Hey, what's going on? Because we don't read. All right. Yeah, it is really sad. 89, Dr. Funk. Paul Ramalley, that is crazy. It's also, it is. Yeah, it was a bad story, man. Totally bad story. And it's sad, too. Thank y'all for coming. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Hamilton told me that you had more money than.
No, you not me. You talking about Jeff and Spook down there got all that money. There you go, Slick. That story just yeah, it does. G-Man, in fact, start trade schools in the youth. Okay. All right, BK from the Rockies. Unfortunately, our education system is damn near used to program folks to be employed. It is. What's up, Lamar? G-Man, I'm going to teach teens how to script and watch flow. Okay, yeah. We got to teach them how to do something. Got to get them moving on something. Paul Brown. Had this same talk with my ex about her son and his situation about college. That he isn't college material. Yeah, people don't like to hear that. People don't like to hear it. Terry the electrician, we need to get the trades back into school. Yeah, we definitely do. They need to put the trades back. Unfortunately, there's something else too I found out. Oh my God. I was talking to my friend. And he's in education. And he was telling I was telling him right now the hardest part I have with the high school kids is I'm trying to get them to loosen up. That's why we starting to do the karaoke and all that type of stuff. And the hardest thing I have is when people walk into the ice cream parlor, just getting them to open their mouth and say, "Hey, thank you for coming in. It's first time." Just greeting people. They're too shy to do it. And and my friend said, "What happened? You know, in the school system now. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going?
All right, thank y'all for coming. Tomorrow we're gonna have open mic. We're gonna have karaoke. We're gonna have spoken word. So if you all like to come out tomorrow for some live music and stuff, come on out tomorrow from 6 until 9.
Awesome.
Thank you. We have some new flavors we're gonna be bringing out tomorrow too. We're gonna have we're gonna try a peanut butter and jelly ice cream. We got cinnamon crunch. Cereal. We got Fruit Loop that we're bringing back. So we got about 4 or 5 different ice creams we're bringing out too.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah. I was saying what happened. I have a bunch of kids and they're afraid to open their mouth and talk to people. And my friends were telling me in education now. Reason why you seeing that with a lot of kids. Because back in the days we used to you had to read out loud. The teacher called on you, read paragraph 2, Mike Sneed, and if you didn't know the words and you stumbled through, they didn't care. You had to just go through it and read it. But now they're not allowed to call on kids to read out loud anymore because they said the kids have a phobia of speaking out in front of crowds and stuff, and everybody does until they start doing it. But the kids have a phobia, and if you do that, you can traumatize the kids. So now they can't demand the kid to read out loud, and that's what I'm seeing that now with these high school kids, trying to get them to loosen up and not and don't take everything so serious. Okay. Aloha. I bet it's not their fault. Paulie came from single parent family. I don't know. I think it's a lot of factors have got us down to the road we're down now. It's not just one bad turn. We done made got on the wrong interstate, then went the wrong way, went down a one way street, and it's just too. We done made a bunch of things, and kind of like they used to do. Kind of you see The Wire when you like that show?
Yeah, I used to go to Be More.
Oh yeah. The Wire when they saw the police cars and stuff coming, they would turn the street signs on the streets to get the people to go down the wrong streets and stuff. Well, that happened to us too as African Americans. They saw us coming, they'll turn a street sign, and you think you're going down Ward, and then you're going down something else, and so all that stuff has played to us to get to where we're at now. G-Man, when are we going to take control of our communities again? I personally think that we are. Say that again. Starts with voting. Okay. Mr. Darrell says it's going to start with voting. I think we are taking it back, but I don't think the community is going to be the way we think the community is. I think the community is not going to be like I'm here in Clayton, and I got everybody in Clayton with me. I think right now we're so dispersed out. The ones that has to come bring everything back together. I think the internet is going to be where our community is, and we're going to bring it together that way. So if you look now, all you all gathering here together, and y'all coming, and we're putting businesses together. We're talking about stuff to make the community better. I think this is the community that's going to start. And from here, we're going to go out and we're going to do little things within our own specific area. All right. Brown, Terry trades, Brown, trades are not cool. They have a reputation to, I've had those where the guys didn't want to get dirty with the skilled trades. They want to bend their shoes. Aloha Appliance. The schools are ridiculous. Only 3% of the inner city kids can read to the level of their grades. Yeah. Terry. I got that, Paul Brown. But being broke heart ain't cool either. Yeah. Salute. Shimano 5 line. Salute 05. Grandmaster Mike. Maybe okay. G-Man, they have carrier jobs. Red Cross. Okay. I didn't know that. G-Man, great about time the first. Okay. Hey, now Dr. Funk, your man's funny. Yeah, he is funny. Yeah, Darrell is always funny. Thank y'all again for coming. I really appreciate it. All right.
Don't forget to use that card, young lady.
What am I using it for? I don't have nothing souped up like you.
No. We do tires, we do repairs.
All right.
Okay.
All that. That's why the big misconception.
Paul Brown, Terry, but this is true, but a lot have never really truly been hungry and homeless. MA, yes, by you doing that, you're catering to them and being part of the problem. So how are we supposed to help break that cycle if you're part of that problem?
Bye, young lady.
Unfortunately, I have came to the realization at some point in time, it's going to have to be what I call a thinning of the herd. You're going to have, at some point in time, with anything, in order for it to survive, you have to take off that part of it that's taking like if you got a tree and you have to go prune the tree every so often to make it stronger, and you cut off the dead limbs and all that stuff. Because what happened, resources that tree needs to grow and produce bigger fruit and better fruit and be able to survive, it's taking those resources, trying to repair itself, those tree limbs and stuff that's on there, it's trying to bring it back to life. So a lot of times what you have to do, you have to go prune it and cut that off. So instead of it taking its nutrients and stuff, trying to get to those dead parts, it take it to the parts that's doing well. I think the same thing happens within the community. Sometimes you're gonna have to get to the point where you're gonna have to have what we call a thinning of the herd, and you do that sometimes too with your if you grew up on a farm, if you if you have too much livestock, like so many cows, you can only have so many cows on so much of an acre of land. If you ain't got enough resources and stuff to actually, you ain't got enough grass and stuff to keep those cows fed and this and that. Well, what eventually happen, your whole herd start to suffer because nobody's eating enough and nobody's able to survive. So then you start thinning out the herd. You start pulling the ones off that's not as healthy and stuff as the other ones, so that the ones that are able to thrive can move on. And I think at some point in time, we're gonna have to get to a realization that some people might be a little bit too far for us to pull back. Sadly, and I saw that too in Germany. Unfortunately, in Germany, when they got ready to make their run back, and in China, when China was coming out their opiate addiction, they realized that some people had fell so far down in that thing, they just want no way they could pull them back. Not so much that they couldn't come out for addiction, but you had some people who had just got and so into the crime life and that way of life, they couldn't turn them back around, and so they had to actually get rid of them. Same thing when Germany got ready to make their run, because of the sanctions that England had put on them and stuff, and turned them into criminals. He found out that some people just ain't gonna be able to make the run to get back to where we need to be at. They'd be more of a hindrance. So they had to kind of let them go. And I think we got to be the same way. We got to think now. We got to look at our whole flight. If studies have shown, and that if you find a family who has been on public assistance for 3 or more generations.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, it's hereditary. Yeah, if you find a family that's been on public assistance 3 or more generations, they can back that family genetics all the way back to a slave plantation where they had 300 or more slaves. So what happened? They came from a plantation where they were breeding them like animals just to be sold, because when they stopped the slave trade, they couldn't import any more slaves. Then you had to have people who were breeding them, and so you could go buy them. So they had breeding houses, just like you go buy chickens and cows, and people just breed them. Well, they had the same things with slaves. So you 3 generations or more on public assistance, they most of the time came from someplace who had 300 or more slaves. They were from a breeding plantation, and with them, even though slavery was over with, for hundreds of years, they've been breeding like that. So they just don't stop because you say it's over with. Just like if I was to take my dog and I go home and say, okay, man, you free, go ahead, do what you want to go do, and I open the door, he ain't going nowhere. he done came accustomed to living with me. He don't know how to go out there and hunt no rabbit and pack up with some other dogs and do his thing. He's just gonna stay around and keep doing what he's been doing. For all these years, he's been domesticated. But the same thing happened with us when we came off of it. They never stopped breeding like that, and they still breeding like that. And unfortunately, we don't have no place for them to. We don't have the jobs and stuff like we used to have for them to do. You know, one point in time, it took about 80 to 90% of our workforce to provide food for us to eat. So you had a large portion of our workforce were in the fields just harvesting food so the rest of us could eat. Now they got these combines and these tractors, and they don't need anybody out there. You got one person out there that can harvest everything. So now you don't need them there. At one point, after the agriculture was over with, you had the Industrial Revolution, where you had all the people who left the fields from the South. They went up north and went to places like Detroit, Newark, New Jersey, all these places, Philadelphia.
My family migrated from South.
They did. There you go. So they migrated up during the Industrial Revolution, and now you got automation. So now the automation has hit, and when the automation hit, those manufacturing jobs are gone. I thank y'all again for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So now automation has hit. There's no manufacturing job, but still they're still reproducing, and they still are reproducing at the same rate, and we don't have anything for them to do now.
Now they're moving back down here.
Yeah, now everybody migrating back. You back? Yeah, you back down south. Well, now what ran you back from out of Philadelphia?
I lived in one of the roughest neighborhoods in North Philly called the Badlands. I asked you people to Google it.
The Badlands.
The Badlands. There was a documentary on my neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And I always told my kids I was a soldier who became a king.
Uh-huh.
So y'all are already kings and queens. There's no way I was gonna have them do and be like I had to be.
Uh-huh.
They could do better than that. So we moved down here so they had a chance.
Now, what caused the Philadelphia descend into Philadelphia to where it got to the Badlands?
It's the neighborhoods. The neighborhood just been like that since the 60s.
There just was no jobs, or people trying, and they were just was racism or what?
No, it wasn't racism. It was just the area that you were in, and you had gangs up there that like get JBM.
JBM.
Yes. all right, and you had the Black Mafia. That's the Junior Black Mafia and Black Mafia. They ran all up and down North Broad Street, and they extorted money from businesses. So after a while, when it came to the Rizzo era, he stopped all that.
Who's that? The mayor?
Yes, but he's the one that bombed Move.
Oh, I remember that. Move on or
Yes, he had something to do with that.
Now Move. That was like a compound of black guys trying to do their own thing.
No, they were a cult.
A cult.
They
Okay.
were a cult.
Yeah.
But they and the police were like this.
Uh-huh.
And they would flat out would just stand out in the street and just disrupt and was not afraid of the police.
Uh-huh.
So the police got tired of them, and what they did was wrong. They tried to get him out of the house, but when they got the way they went about throwing the bomb, they didn't know it was going to burn the whole neighborhood down.
Uh-huh.
So that disbanded them.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, it's been a lot of police brutality up there, a lot of drugs. I mean, the drugs is rampant up there, you know. Because, see, I was in that.
Okay. Now this is the thing. Now in the 80s, when crack and stuff first hit, we didn't know what crack was.
Yes, we did.
We didn't. You knew what it was.
Yes.
So I didn't know. And so then I remember it started off. They had marijuana. Marijuana. Everybody was smoking marijuana. And then all of a sudden they took up all the basketball goals in my hometown back in Oxford. They took up the basketball goals, so they didn't want you going. You had no way to go play basketball, and they started turning them into skateboard parks and stuff. We didn't skateboard.
Well,
So-
so where was you raised at?
In North Carolina.
Okay, see, that's different than up there. Up there, we could have summer jobs.
Yeah, we had that too.
They took all that away.
Yeah.
They gave no avenues for the kids to go out here and be productive. So what did you expect them to do?
Well, here go what they done to us. They made video game rooms, and the police. This what they done. They took the basketball courts up, and they made a video game room, and they put this guy in like he was a business owner, and he made him seem like he's here to actually help the youth and do something with us. But he was the guy who was bringing the drugs in, and
We called them pool rooms.
yeah, pool rooms. Yeah. So they done that. But this is the sad part. They done that, and nobody knew anything about crack and none of that. But he started telling, you need to go sell this and come back. And come to find out, he was the police the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
So the police came in, created us to go there to the pool room, and then got you to go sell the stuff. And then all of a sudden they come arrest everybody at the
Busting
hospital.
the dealers, then going back and selling what they bust them for.
Yeah, so I mean, they done that raid. Then all my friends got felonies for like less than $1,500 when we was in high school, and then they've been locked out all the time. And so with
Mike, I'm gonna tell you.
uh-huh.
Like I said, I wasn't always this nice guy. Everybody I hung around with had at least one murder.
Wow.
See, understand that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that was clout in the street.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now me, I tried many occasions, but God had a different
Yeah.
avenue.
Now,
You gotta
with,
understand. You gotta be better than the next man. I don't care what that next man is doing. You gotta be better than that.
but did y'all ever think that you were hurting somebody when you were doing that? You didn't care. Hey, how you doing, Madison? All right, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Your mom coming? You got a text?
No, my mom. She told me she was over here.
Okay.
You gotta understand. God brought me from a mighty long way, Mike. Believe me.
Uh-huh.
'Cause like I said,
Us to wait until they leave or
You good? You good?
yeah, I can sit there and tell you about the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Down here, y'all ain't got a clue. I'm serious. You know my joke, right?
What's that?
Y'all just started wearing shoes 10 years ago. That's how slow it is down here.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I needed that for my family.
Uh-huh.
I needed that. Because, see, right now,
Uh-huh.
a street like this up in North Philly,
Uh-huh.
you couldn't see from where you're standing at to that corner. That's how many people would be posted up on the block.
My boys are at work.
365 days a year.
They can do
That's
it.
how it is. I just went up there in October,
evening.
and where you talk about Temple and all that,
Uh-huh.
they cleaned that all up. My whole neighborhood, ain't nobody out. Nobody. And I want to put it a different way, but you got
Yeah.
people here.
You know,
You
before
got
he
people
actually
in my
goes.
neighborhood that would not come in my
That's
neighborhood
what he's,
unless they
that's
were
what he's thinking as far as
Uh-huh.
schedule-wise.
Okay, but when it gets dark, it's
No,
a
yeah,
whole
he
different
can round up
beast.
his
It goes
money.
right back to where it
That ain't a
was.
problem. Cause there's four
But do the
of them
people
that
get
have
tired
to
of
do
it?
two work at the
Well,
same
that's
time
the
he goes,
only
so
way
he's
you
thinking
see
that those four could do it before they
away
left.
avenues for people to make
That's kinda what
money,
he was thinking.
and nobody wants to make little money for a long period of time.
But see, that's the thing that I always saw. Like family and my family, friends, and other family. They would come down, and I would see them, and I thought that I thought they were doing something. I thought they had money. Then when we go up there to visit them, man, y'all living bad up
Yeah,
here.
you got these $100,000 cars.
That's what I was gonna say.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
y'all not.
all
I
day,
said,
every day.
I said,
I
God
had
no.
Lexus sitting in front of a doggone beat up house.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
Came out here with a Lexus.
Where did that mindset come from?
That's just what it is. People don't promote home. I'm the other way around now. Home is where my value is at.
Right.
Okay, but in the street is where you get your clout. What you drive, what you wear, the bling bling, all that. That is your prestige.
So you don't care if you come to when we go to the house and the house they didn't care
You
nothing about.
didn't come to my house.
Oh my God.
That's that simple. Only ones came in my house was unless they were family. That was it. That was it. So we weren't really worried about that. Now we didn't live poverty. We had nice furniture all through the house and stuff. But we lived in a row home, an inner city row home in the middle of North Philly.
And then that was the other thing too. I saw none of them owned any. They didn't own it. They didn't own nothing.
My in-law said the money that I messed up, I could have owned a whole neighborhood of houses.
You could,
Yep.
but nobody never got to you to tell you any different.
And it wasn't what I wanted to do at the time.
You just wanted to have the street
I
clout,
wanted the fast money.
and you got it fast and spent it fast.
That's right. Exactly. See, it's a difference today. I hold on to my things now.
Yeah.
Okay, my things grow. All right? But see, a person needs to grow out of that mentality. Did you hear that? A person's got to grow out of that mentality. Like you was just speaking, somebody has to break the cycle. You understand? Hold up, I'm out.
Thank y'all again for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And he's the man with all that money that you were talking about right there.
He got it.
I know.
This is the man.
I know.
Why do you think I come over here?
There you go.
Now all that noise, all he got is a glass pad on there.
Yeah, he probably got. I thought, yeah, gas pack.
Standard. That's a standard one. All he got is a glass pad.
Let me hear it. I have to hear him. If he crack into it, I can tell.
Yeah, it was popping. It popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a glass
If he crack into it, I can tell just about what he got.
Yeah, he ain't got much in there. You probably blow his doors in.
Yeah, he only got about maybe 350 horses in this thing. Yeah. But they fast though. That Shelby 500,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah, but when you get the package, yeah. When you get that elite package,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
You get like what, 700? I think
Yeah,
horsepower
yeah,
in it?
yeah.
Yeah. I know my cars. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw down there they had the Lamborghinis the other day when I passed by y'all shop. Yeah, yeah.
They took-
Who Lambo was that?
I do not know. I think it was a customer.
Customer, okay.
I think it was a customer.
Yeah. So he might not tell you to. I don't know. Can I say that too? That you.
I represent Sound Station.
Yeah, he represents Sound Station. They if you come down here, they have. If you go down to their shop, they have. You be the place where you see the Lamborghinis, Ferrari.
See the commercial, my car and me are in it.
There you go. And if you go to any of the car shows and stuff, local to big car shows and stuff, you'll see his tent and stuff there. Yeah, with his cars and you ain't taking your truck yet, are you?
Only you were the first one.
The first one, okay. Yeah, he has a truck that he's working. He's working on. He said he's not gonna do anything to it, but every time I see he's doing a lot more to it. But he has a Cadillac that he's done a lot to. So, all right, it's about that time, so I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Yeah, everybody's saying North Philly is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what they actually gave everybody felonies. I got friends didn't make $1,500 and they got a felony, messed their whole life up after that.
That's what they're trying to change now. Them, they call them, what is it, football numbers.
For jail.
Yeah, football numbers.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I don't went a little older than what I wanted to. Tomorrow, I'll be coming back live again. We're gonna have the actual. Daggone, I forgot now. My mind going. We're gonna have the actual live entertain karaoke open mic night tomorrow night. So you come see some of that. Maybe they'll let me get back on the microphone again tomorrow. So once again, I want to thank you all for watching. If you hadn't already, go buy the course, the Appliance Boot Camp. We actually have the course in the description, and also if you hadn't already, buy some of the popcorn. You buy some of our popcorn, we can ship it to you.
My wife loves it.
Your wife loves it. Yep.
She got a bag on the counter now.
There you go. We'll ship it directly to you. And like I said, that popcorn is allows us to create jobs for the youth and for me to create more jobs and keep this type of stuff coming to you all. Once again, thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you later. And if you don't mind, if you will follow me over to okay. Thank you, Greg B. Greg bought 4 bags. I appreciate that, man.